it makes for good copy. It makes for good questions, and bring it on, because I've been at this now for, I think someone told me this is my 29th finals. I thought it was 28, but I lost count. And, you know, it happens, but I think the people that know the NBA and know me know that we don't take our responsibilities lightly, and we do everything to make sure that not only do we do it with integrity, but that we do it with transparency.
Yeah, right.
There were some times where this concerns you more, I think, than it does now. I mean, when perception becomes reality, how much do you still worry about that?
I think you do everything you can, and then you roll with it. When the lottery takes place, you invite all the teams who are participating to send their representatives. You invite 4 members of the media in. You have Ernst & Young, who is one of the largest accounting firms, certify the process, and then you let it go.
That's it. We're not expecting any changes. Nothing to sort of address the hysteria.
No, there's not much that makes sense. We look at it every year. We look at it. It's too delicious.
Too delicious. I'm hungry. What's damn Oreos?
1984 lottery, where I supposedly had the frozen, the frozen card or something like that, and it's all too delightful, really, because ESPN, that magazine, which is the Bible of something, unless you read Sports Illustrated, had it there.
Yeah,
again this week,
a lot of people are.
But they concluded that you got a clean bill of health.
One of the guys who was the subject of that conspiracy talk back to June is, of course, a member of the Dream Team. 20th anniversary of it. Sat and watched the other night the NBA TV treatment of that. What is it about the Dream Team now? It has got, this lasting impact on the culture. What is standing out to you about it?
Well, actually, there are a couple of things. Number one, it was the first, and it was the first time that NBA players were in the Olympics, and that was a big deal. Number two, it was an all Hall of Fame NBA team, and how often do you think that would happen? To me, there's only one Dream Team. That was the Dream Team. And number three, it was
that's mad racist. He crushed all other Dream Teams. That's grimy.
The world get better, and I from that I think all of the international players that have graced our league, who grew up watching the Dream Team members. When you think about Yao Ming and Dirk Nowitzki and Ginobili and Parker and Stoller and you name it, we have 80 international players, and the game has been...
Only 80? Out of all the players, only got 80. That's hilarious. That sounds like a conspiracy to me.
46 of which you and I don't speak.
You have not gotten pushback internationally or still sending professional players to the Olympics, but it seems like you're getting a little pushback domestically. How does that play, and do you take it serious?
No, the pushback for me is a situation I've suddenly come to say, look, it's been 20 years. Whatever we set out to achieve, which was to show the world of basketball, which invited us in, against a vote that the U.S. and Russia voted not to have NBA players in. Okay, so we said we'll do whatever you want to do. But now it's 20 years. We are in 215 countries. Maybe soccer has a model we should consider, which is at the Olympics, they do 23 and under. My own sort of situation, my personal view is the pressure that builds up on our players, especially our international players. I had the Prime Minister of Lithuania call me to ask me to help him get Zydrunas Ilgauskas, who had lots of physical problems, to please pay. They were going to pass an act of parliament to fund his insurance. Okay, so Dirk Nowitzki, Ginobili, they just play because that's their tradition. I'd like to relieve them of that obligation
his nose?
By saying, we'll go once, we'll go...
Yeah, his teeth is mad brown. All that money in his teeth is that brown. Look at the color of these teeth. You can tell he smokes. Probably smoking some reefer in the back. Dirty hook here. Yeah. I'm talking about drugs. Man, that sounds like a conspiracy to me. The players can't use drugs, but this guy is smoking. Look at his teeth.
Brown. The owners will be the first ones to know.
I used to call it brown teeth. Oh.
They haven't been filling my salary for the last 30 years and beyond, by the way. Indirectly, I joined. That's true. I joined the NBA in 1978 as general counsel, and I worked at a law firm for 12 years before that. So I've spent my entire adult life failing to meet the standards, but I'm determined to keep pushing. And what I said was, someone asked me, how long will you do this? I said, we just made a collective bargaining agreement for 10 years with a 6-year reopener. I will not be here for the reopener. Whether we reopen or we don't reopen, someone else is going to be deciding to do that.
Gives you a lot of leeway.
I need it.
Thank you, David.
Thank you.
Much appreciated.
Commissioner Stern with that conspiracy.
Back with the second half shortly. Miami with a 1-point lead at halftime. Kevin Durant.
Yeah, baby. Yo, he did the Michael Jackson sideways. Oh man.
State Farm halftime report brought to you by
That's hilarious. NDA, baby.